Afternoon baseball on the show as you get a look there inside Rogers Center in Toronto. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball starts right now. Marco Estrada, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Marco Estrada, his best pitch is the straight changeup. How good is it? It's so good he'll throw it 3, 4, even 5 times in a row. Fastball's good, 88 to 91, but his bread and butter is the straight changeup, and if he adds the good one, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
At the plate, Corey Spangenberg. He will lead this one off today. First pitch on its way. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him. The dirt for a ball. Very nice afternoon. High skies and 77 degrees at game time. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Ready now for Baltimore, Danny Valencia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Valencia, 33 years old. He was selected in the 19th round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he was there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Here's Manny Machado now, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Valencia leads off first with 1 away. Ripped down the first base line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. The 2-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Another 2-2 offering. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Blue Jays coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Dylan Bundy gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Ready now, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think they have to be hoping for more out of Curtis Granderson. You know how bad he was last month? He hit 200 on the nose. Not a lot of guys can stay in the lineup when they're struggling this bad, so we're hoping to see that he can figure this thing out soon.
Standing in, Devin Travis, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
High and deep to left center field. Mancini ranging back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Justin Smoke is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Justin Smoke now. His past history with Dylan Bundy, 2 hits in 7 tries. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Smoke is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. Nothing in the Toronto first. We'll go to the second from Rogers Center with no score. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Jonathan Scope.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 now. And that's over. 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting 6, left fielder, Trey.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Scope gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Throw won't get him.
Batting 7, center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
Into the box, Adam Jones. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, he has 9 base hits in 30 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Sliced hard on the ground. And a base hit as the run is in to score, and the Orioles have a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And ready for his first at-bat, Tim Beckham. And we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 home is in off the plate.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
This one's down to third. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 4 home runs and 4 RBIs. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Left side, but well foul. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Corey Spangenberg. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, he put himself in trouble right here, but he is finding a way to make pitches, and he's got a chance to get out of this thing.
Oh, 2, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box now, Danny Valencia, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Breaking balls in for a strike.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Orioles settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Orioles 1, the Jays nothing. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Aledmys Diaz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
So here is Avisail Garcia. His past history with Dylan Bundy, it's been a steady 5 for 9. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Garcia, the former Chicago White Sox. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. One and two now. Diaz stands at second with no outs. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Now at the plate, Curtis Granderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Aaron Altair, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. One and one to Aaron Altair. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for Toronto. They trail this one 1-0. A nice daytime shot there from one of the many marinas here in Toronto as we're set to go in the third inning of this one. Stepping in, Manny Machado, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Manny Machado.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
One and 2, here it comes. On the ground to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Now to the plate, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Here it is, the 3-0. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Now batting, Jonathan Scope. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0 delivery. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. A little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In now, Trey Mancini, as he'll take a look at ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Mancini carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Davis, the runner at first with two gone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the one. Right. And that one stayed up a little high. 2 out with the man at first. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Orioles leave one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So coming to the plate, Russell Martin, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Russell Martin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
1 strike.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Up around the face. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Valencia. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
At the plate, Devin Travis, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Travis is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Two out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Valencia waits on it, and that ends the inning. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back It's the Orioles 1, the Jays nothing. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Adam Jones gets set to start out the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
The ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones. The next 1-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. So digging in now, Tim Beckham, a base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chance Sisco. 2-2 one more time. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, but they're on top 1-0. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Josh Donaldson.
First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out?
You don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Just missed with a breaking ball. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Justin Smoke now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Boy, he looks strong out there in the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Down the third baseline. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 1-0. Jose Alvarez will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Corey Spangenberg. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Altair waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Danny Valencia.
Ready once again, Danny Valencia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The batter, number 13, shortstop.
Here's Manny Machado now. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's 1 for 2. First pitch on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Valencia stands at first with 1 out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1 left for the Orioles, but they're up 1-0. So here is Avisaíl Garcia. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider down low for a strike. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Curtis Granderson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Altair. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding himself.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail 1-0. Striding in once again, Jonathan Schoop, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from it.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Schoop on at first, nobody out. Two 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Oh. 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Nobody out, runner on first. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Altair moves over. He's got it one away. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Orioles so far. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Tim Beckham, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Stepping in now, Chance Sisco. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Wide, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Altair on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Orioles strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Russell Martin now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. The 0-1 home to Martin. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off long.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as we called on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the Blue Jays in that category. Ready for another shot now. Devin Travis, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. With runners in scoring position this season, Travis is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Pillar, the runner at second with 1 away. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Third baseman number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Stepping in for the Jays, Josh Donaldson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a ball 1-0.
No strike.
Two out here and a runner at second. High and deep to right. Valencia going back on it at the track. The wall. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
In now, Justin Smoke. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Matt Barnes is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Corey Spangenberg. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Oh, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 runs a bit inside for a ball. Line drive to left. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this man.
Xavier Cedeno takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Xavier Cedeno.
Danny Valencia will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch on its way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
One ball, no strike.
Quick check on that time run at first. And the runner back. Now it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first two are aboard here to kick off the 7th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Digging in, Manny Machado. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Popped him up. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first down.
The first baseman, number 19.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Davis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a good curveball at the knees. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis.
One strike.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Garcia. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Jonathan Schoop. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. So 1-1.
Count is 1-2 now.
The 1-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Pilar. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. The Jays lead it 2-1. Brad Brock gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brad Brock.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Aledmus Diaz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into center field. Jones is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder, Avisail.
So here is Avisail Garcia, and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock. He's 1 for 5. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scope right there. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Curtis.
It is Curtis Granderson. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 1. Two and 2. Ready with the 2 and 2. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded back up the middle, taken in by Machado, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Blue Jays go down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Carson Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
39, Carson Smith.
In now, Trey Mancini. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 1, Tim Beckham.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Beckham. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good inning's work out of the bullpen here.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 2-1. Santiago Casilla is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Santiago Casilla.
Next to bat for Toronto, Aaron Altair. No hits to this point.
Toronto, left fielder, Aaron Altair.
First offering on its way. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
So stepping in, Russell Martin. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jones is under it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Pillar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. After it is Jones, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box now, Devin Travis. Now both runners are breaking, and that's the second out.
Third baseman, number 20.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Lifetime numbers against Casilla. He's 0 for 4.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
From the stretch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Casilla pauses. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Altair at third. Pilar at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. One and 2, here it comes. A shot down the first baseline, and that'll get through into right as he comes up in the clutch. It's a base hit. On the second, but he's in safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Here's Justin Smoke now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. The Blue Jays on top, 4-1. Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Digging in once again, Chance Sisco. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Pitch on the way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Corey Spangenberg. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Softly hit toward the hole. Smoke ranges to his right. And he'll take this on to first. And they're down to their final out. 2 away.
Right fielder.
Digging in now, Danny Valencia. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Runs that slurve of his inside, and it's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And that's just off the outside corner. Low, ball 3. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. He makes the catch, and the Blue Jays bounce back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Jays rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jose Alvarez gets the win in relief, his second of the